Hi everyone, I've been asked to put together a video of moves that people can do either in the office or before starting work, but some yoga moves that can be done from the chair just to stretch and get the body moving. So here we go. So make sure first of all when you're sat that your feet are firmly on the floor. If they don't reach the floor, use a box or something to place your feet on so you've got that contact of the feet to the floor. And then just resting your hands on your thighs and your back up against the back of the chair, or if it's more comfortable, just sat up nice and straight. Just start by rocking the pelvis forward and back a few times. So tilt the pelvis forward, release, tilt forward, release, and slowly settle to a midpoint. And then imagine there's a thread up through your spine, all the way up to the top of the head, and someone's pulling that thread up towards the ceiling. Bring your finger to your nose, gently draw your head back away from your finger. Relax your neck, shoulders up, back and down. And we'll just take a moment just to focus and centre and quieten the mind. So even if you only get time to sort of sit up straight and take a few breaths in your busy day, then even that can be really beneficial. Okay. So we're just going to sit quietly, closing the eyes and taking a few moments to notice the breath. So inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And as you breathe in, relax the belly. Allow the belly to expand. And as you exhale, feel the belly draw back in towards your spine. So you're aware of the movement. As you inhale, your breath is creating space in your body. And as you exhale, everything gathers back in. And as well as breathing deep into the belly, feel the rib cage expand outwards. And then as you exhale, the ribs draw in, navel draws back to spine. So inhaling, belly expands, ribs expand, and feel the breath lifting right up to the base of the throat. And then as you exhale, the chest lowers, the ribs draw in, belly draws back to spine. Breathing at your own pace, just using my voice as a guide. And as you breathe in, notice the coolness of the air on the inside of your nose. As you breathe out, notice how that air is warmed inside the body, so you might feel it as a warm breeze on your upper lip. Notice how you're feeling in your body as well. So any tension around the face, around the jaw. See if you can relax, let the jaw almost hang freely, tongue resting lightly in the roof of the mouth. Check for any tension in the shoulders. Can you draw them down a little further, away from the ears? Soften your fingers and your toes. Just a couple more breaths in, taking time to notice how you're feeling, not only in your body, but in yourself in this moment. Just acknowledging any feelings that are there. And then slowly start to return back to your normal, regular pattern of breath and draw your focus outwards again. Become more aware of your surroundings, maybe different sounds around you. And when you're ready, allow the eyes to open. Okay, and then from there we'll start some gentle movement. So we're going to start by just lowering the chin down to the chest, and then roll your chin over towards one shoulder, chin to chest, roll to the other shoulder. And perfectly fine to carry on like this, almost drawing like a half moon shape from shoulder to shoulder. But if you're okay with your neck and it feels all right, try a full circle. Obviously, any neck pain, or if it makes you feel a bit dizzy, then just do the bottom half of the circle. Otherwise, try a full circle. Notice how that helps to ease out any tension that tends to build up in the neck and the shoulders, especially when we're sat at a desk all day. And just 2 each way in each direction, and then lift the head. And we're going to raise the arms, and we're just going to draw the shoulders up towards the ears, and then try just pulling the shoulders down. But feel the work in your upper back. So as you lift up, it's the upper back muscles doing the work. And then the shoulder blades pull, they slide back down your spine. So rather than pulling up from the top of the shoulders, imagine your mid-back doing all the work. And then a lovely one for the wrists. So making fists, turn your fists outwards, so the knuckles are facing outwards, and then bring the fingers back together again. So we flex and extend, flex and extend. And this is wonderful if you spend a lot of your time at a computer keyboard, because our wrists do get fixed in position. And then try rolling your wrists and bring your elbows down level with your shoulders. And then switch and go the other way. And then release your arms down by your sides. I'm going to take a breath in now. One hand on the edge of your chair, the other arm reaches up, and take a side bend, using the other hand for support. Inhale to lift, exhale, release, other way. Lift up and feel that wonderful stretch through the side ribs. Feels so good for the spine. And again. Lengthen, soften, lift and release. And then raising both arms up again, trying to get the ribs slightly pinned in, lengthening up through the spine, and then turning into a twist. So your hand comes down to your knee, the other hand just reaches somewhere onto your chair. Obviously, all chairs are going to be different, but the focus really is on the twist here through the spine. One more time each way. And then we're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, bring the hands behind. You may even be able to take your hands around the back of the chair, or if you've got room, clasp your hands. Again, it depends on the chair you've got, but what you're trying to do is stretch through the chest, and then release and cross the wrists in front. Let's do that one more time. Lovely chest stretch. So again, lifting the abdominals, taking the hands as far back as you can on your particular chair, and then reaching and trying to bring the other hand on top this time. Wonderful. And then let's come to the edge of the chair. Sit forwards, just stretch one leg out in front. So perched on the edge of the chair. Again, the focus is on a nice long spine, so the hips are pushing back. Hips and the front of your hips are slightly forward, and then just tilt until you feel the stretch in the back of the leg. We're all going to be different here. So come to the place where you notice that stretch. And release. And then other side. So I'm flexing the foot, where you get to stretch up through the calf. Breathing in, breathing out. So chest forward, shoulders back. And then one more stretch. This is the only standing stretch, where you come to the back of your chair for a quad stretch. So you can use the chair, or you can try it without holding on for a bit of balance. But basically, what I've done is take hold of the foot. If you take hold of the inside of the foot, it gives you quite a good stretch on the front of the shoulder. I'm pushing the hips forward, trying to keep the knees close, lifting up tall, and pressing my foot into my hand. And then I'll do the same on the other side. Like I say, you can do it from a balanced position as well. This is wonderful for stretching out the front of the thighs. And then when you're done, shake it all out, and you're ready to carry on with your day. Thank you.